right, play with matches. Let's go. Guess what we're talking about right now, Gabrielle?
What?
Did you know that Elon Musk did a full-blown Nazi salute when he was doing something or other at the inauguration?
I can't wait to see this.
I bet you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Here's going to be the big question. Is, do you think that he did this by accident, or do you think that this was a 100% intentional troll?
Let me see it.
Okay. So let's just start with that, right? Here we go. Oh my God. And check it out. So like, so the funniest thing about it is you have to hear the context, right? Like what he was talking about.
Cried watching him get inaugurated.
Wait.
Oh.
They pulled away from it. So upon editing this video, I realized that we failed to capture the audio in two sections where AOC was complaining about the Elon salute, and then also a thing that Candace is talking about something. So bottom line, when you see a few like jump cuts where you're kind of like, what are they talking about? You'll figure out very quickly we're still talking about the same stuff, but I had to cut it out because it's just dead silent, and Gabrielle has just left for her thing for 5 days. So I'm sorry.
I think it was a total accident, honestly. He was saying, my heart goes out to you. Like he was.
No, yeah, that is no, but like they pulled away from it right at the moment. But that's it. That's it. Yeah. So it's very possible that it was absolutely.
I think it was
like
a total accident.
Total accident. But look at this, dude. Okay, so now what we get to do with the rest of our time is let's look at
everyone else doing it.
Insanity, and the people are so funny on the internet, right?
The internet is a very funny place.
It is just priceless. Okay, so look, so like here, okay, so the Elon Musk, my heart goes out to you, CNN. Elon Musk is a Nazi. The legacy media is actively and purposely misleading. Elon Musk never did a Nazi salute. Watch a full video. He simply gestured and said, thank you, my heart goes out to you.
Yes, he like sign language heart out.
Yes.
With one hand. He should have done two. That was the problem.
Hey, look at this.
Two hands, great. One hand, not so much.
Hey, look at this. I see a lot of people complaining about Elon doing the Nazi, but those same people never said a word about this. Oh, God. Okay. I'm Jewish. That was not a Nazi salute by Elon, and anyone claiming otherwise while ignoring all of them is a clown.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's so dumb. Elon Musk was very ill-advised to do this kind of salute to denote his clearly stated my heart goes out to you sentiment.
Yes.
But he obviously didn't mean it as a Nazi salute, and anyone who says he did is being a disingenuous idiot. No, I think that they are intentionally Pierce is on our side.
I know. Yeah. It's a great way to a disingenuous idiot.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And I still think Elon did it on purpose. I really do, dude.
I don't. Only because he was so out of like his body. Like all of his movements were like so huge. Like I don't think he was really in control.
My heart goes out to you.
No,
this is not a thing that people do. My heart goes out to you. Like you don't.
Can you stop?
Okay, there is no world where I'm giving a speech. Now I realize I'm a little bit more. This is kind of more my thing.
I think it makes sense.
Hey, all of you, my heart goes out to you.
He put his hand over his chest.
My heart goes out to you. He knew exactly what they were going to do with that, dude. He's smarter than us, okay? Like, and
Maybe
Candace,
his little chip told him to do that.
Candace said the same.
Meme.
It's possible, dude. Candace is like, you guys, he has Asperger's, okay? So like, and she's totally serious. She's like he's obviously like way smarter than us, but he's also like, it's kind of like, oh, bless his heart when it comes to social stuff. And like, he's kind of like awkward in interviews. He's kind of whatever.
I don't disagree.
I don't disagree either, but I think in this case, one thing he does understand is memes, and he understands exactly what kind of, like this to me, look at his face. Okay.
I want to see it again.
And hold on, let me also say this. Lauren Sanchez, Bezos' wife, who dressed like a fucking prostitute at the inauguration. Okay, there's no person.
This was the best inauguration ever.
Ever, dude.
There was so much going on.
Dude, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, and Conor McGregor in the seats right next to each other on the bus that has Theo Von and all the Nelk boys, all them on a bus going to the inauguration. What the fuck are all those guys doing at the inauguration? It's because he's a genius and he knows all those guys have tremendous
Dana
influence. There? Of course Dana was there.
I didn't see him.
I didn't see him either, but I'm sure he was there. But like,
of course I didn't see him.
Of course he was there.
Well, let's look it up.
But then Elon, right? You're telling me that this guy he owns X. Mm-hmm. He knows the power of memes. He accidentally went, come on.
He sold it real well.
No, he sold it real well and then did a full throttle Nazi salute. Okay, like, my heart goes out to you. That's not a thing anyone does.
Do it again. I want to see. Ow, I have a bruise on my leg.
That's not a thing anyone does. Okay, you want to see the full clip?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the full clip on, okay, watch this.
It's not a thing anyone does. Oh, okay. Okay, that was on purpose.
Thank you.
I thought he did it one time saying my heart goes out to you.
No.
Okay, no, that was on purpose. For sure.
100%. Absolutely. For sure.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Absolutely. For sure. Trolling the shit out of these idiots.
Yes.
And every person that is going on to X to be all, oh my God.
Well, it's also because
they're playing right into it.
Yeah, it's actually a great troll. Because, like, right, that's who we are, right? The Republican Party. That's what we are.
The Nazis.
Right? Like that.
Elon just laying it out like, hey, look, they really are. And all of them cheered. They all cheered. It's a troll, dude. Look at this.
It's a troll. That's great.
And then does that right after so that all of us can be like, he was saying his heart goes out to you.
Yeah, I thought he said it as he was doing it.
No,
that was very intentional.
For sure. He's a genius.
I like it.
And what's funniest about it.
I'm here for that.
What's funniest about it is like, so like I was saying, Candace is like, oh, he's got Asperger's, whatever. And so I actually agree that like in one-on-one interactions, he can be a little bit awkward because he had Asperger's, right? But when he's looking at the population as a large organism, like clearly this guy understands a lot that other people don't, right? About patterns and how to. So I think he looks at the population as this kind of algorithmic thing that he's like, so if you have more support than you have detractors, then you can go and get this power. Like he's probably triangulated all of society.
Oh, yeah.
And so he bought X, right? And then he knows that this small group over here of discredited morons calling him a Nazi has no impact on anything. It will actually increase what he has.
Love of the good. Yeah.
And he was getting a bunch of shit from people on the right because of his stance on H-1B. You know, the thing about the immigration passports. We don't have to get into it. But he dude, the right was on him. Was mad at him over H-1B. Well, now he goes out, he does this stupid fake Nazi salute. Everyone on the left runs right into the trap. These dumbass motherfuckers. Oh, he's a Nazi. And look at all these Dropers supporting the Nazi salute. And it's like, we know he absolutely did a Nazi salute on purpose.
Yeah.
Not because he supports Nazi policies. He did it to troll you stupid fucks. And you walked right into it. So yeah, I am supportive of that kind of Nazi salute to troll you guys.
I'm supportive of good fun and humor.
Exactly.
I'm very supportive.
It's hilarious.
Yes.
Okay. And then so now everybody is now talking about his dumb fake salute while, and it's like people are forgetting about the H-1B, at least for the time being. He killed the news cycle.
Yeah.
And I guarantee in his mind, he is laughing his ass off.
Oh my gosh.
He probably thinks it's so funny.
He's probably going around the house doing it all day.
Oh yeah. She is exactly that. Like, and Elon talks about her all the time. I guarantee he visualized this.
Exactly
when he did it. He probably did it with extra oomph, like, talk about it, AOC. You know what I mean? It's so funny, dude. They just want, like, this is the thing. Now that Trump won, it's like we have a mandate to troll them. It's like our team, like, we're the majority now. And you want to know what we like? Is watching you complain. This was infuriating when you guys had the power.
I just like watching people with no sense of humor freak out.
Me too.
That's like my favorite.
No, me too. That's what I'm saying. Is like, if there ever is a moment where suddenly the right has no sense of humor and they're all crybabies and the left is trolling them, I'm not married to any side. I'll tell you which side I am married to is the side that'll do a fake salute so that this dumbass fucking idiot will go, hello, I'm not going to allow someone to put their hand to their chest and then in the air. Okay, we know what that means. It means round up the people from Israel. And you're like,
I feel like...
hang on. Let me just make sure I understand. So right this second, one of you guys supports sending money to the Jews to fight their war, and the other one says that they are committing genocide and they're bad people, which is, she's all, well, yeah, they're genocidal bad people. And you're all, and he supports helping them defend themselves, but he's the Nazi because he went like this. You're an idiot. Please never give up. Just please do this as much as possible. Just go as hardcore as you possibly can. Like, go ham. Go all in. Anytime you see anything that makes you mad, get on camera, make a video, and go ham, because
every time
we are gonna love this. She's the same person who, by the way, on January 6th, you know, like the other January 6th, like the one where, woo.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen her talk about that?
Oh, yeah. I don't remember it, but yeah.
It sounds to me, AOC, like you're saying you were afraid that you were going to be raped.
Yes.
She's like,
she feared for her safety and for her life.
No.
Wasn't she like in the other building?
She wasn't even anywhere near it.
Yeah, she was
said,
like in another building.
And there was a security person who came in there and said, hey, guys, we should probably get our shit together. And then when she told the story, she made it out like that guy had like violated her. Her security person who was trying to protect her, right? It sounds to me, AOC, like you're saying you were afraid you were going to be raped. And she's all, yeah, I did. You're all, oh, okay. Hey, so right now I'm afraid that the Loch Ness Monster is going to break my door down and take an anal probe and then shove it straight up there into my mouth. I'm scared. Do I get victim points for something that makes no sense?
But I do want to go find the Loch Ness Monster.
Okay, we're going to do a whole other video on this, dude. We're going to do a whole other video on this. But that's hilarious, and that makes perfect sense. That like he's like, I would love for you to play the leading woman. And then she's like, awesome. He's all cast, check signed, everybody's good to go. And then she got there. She's all, so this is my movie now.
Yeah.
This little project that you're doing, Justin, that you've been so passionate about.
This is cute, but...
Yeah, I'm taking over. He's all... and then you look at that guy. He's all... like, hold on. Look at this fucking dude. Look at... Okay, so this dude, it's a passion project. It's a passion project for this fucking dude right here. Like, this guy has dedicated his life. This guy, right? Like, this guy. And
what's he about to say? Hey, my heart goes out to you?
Undefining masculinity.
Oh, for the love
so
of all
undefining masculinity. That dude. This guy, dude. And Blake Lively was like, so I've got some thoughts that I'd like to change your movie and take over.
Why is he always wearing like knit things?
In a pink background.
It's always, yeah.
Every time there's a dude that wants to unmake masculinity, every girl around them should feel less safe. You know, honestly.
Yeah, I do.
Like, really. They've got a very twisted understanding of like real masculinity. Okay, just because a dude is big, strong, does not mean they're a threat to you. They're actually the opposite in many cases. Like, where they're big, strong, and they can protect you.
Yeah, that.
There is no scenario where if I'm in the room with a female that they have become less safe. That's not a thing. Unless like someone attacked me and they just happen to be there. But like, I am never going to attack a woman. Never. I will attack a person who tries to attack a woman.
What if a female tries to attack a female? That female is less safe.
I will protect the girl getting attacked 100%.
I'm saying the attacking female is less safe. I know. Conundrum.
However, that is interesting.
Yeah, it's true. Like, I go a lot of places and I typically don't feel unsafe where I'm at, but like walking alone in a parking garage at like 2 a.m., I would feel unsafe there alone.
What if this guy walked up and was all, hey, what time is it?
I don't know what that would do to my safety feeling. But the place that I feel most safe is at jiu-jitsu.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's true.
With all the boys that have chosen violence, right? It's like the only guys there.
Especially after seeing Daniel shoot. I'm like, okay, so super safe now. It's very impressive.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
The guys who choose violence, right? The nicest guys in the world. Except it's like, but if it's like, hey, but now, hey, nice guy, someone down there just got their purse stolen. It's like, okay, let's go get their purse back.
Yeah.
I mean, unmaking that's masculinity. Like, you're bigger, you're stronger. You protect the people who are smaller than you. That's masculinity. unmaking masculinity. This fucking guy. He's all, I wanted to unmake masculinity by showing that masculine men throw bitches down the stairs. You're all,
exactly.
what?
That's why I get so... That's why I have so many feelings about the movie. Like, he shows domestic violence in this way that, number one, is so freaking weird. Like, I've known people who have gone through situations like that. The way that it was presented, weird. And then...
Never one sign. And then out of nowhere...
Snap, you're whacked on the face. Like, what?
Where did that come
strange.
From? You're like, where did you get up? Where'd you come with that idea from? Like, do you know anyone that's happened to? He was a dream. The first year and a half we were dating, and then all of a sudden,
man.
Yeah, and then he hit me with a pan.
Compassionate, like romantic, a doctor, cared about people, had a great family, wonderful relationship with his sister, and then all of a sudden, smack you across the face because I touched a hot pan and you asked me if I was okay. It made no sense. But then, then he's on here. Unmaking masculinity or whatever. And yeah, you're right. It's like, if you're a masculine man, you're abusive. That's
what he thinks.
Yes.
That's what he thinks.
That's what he thinks.
But which is why it's so funny to think about, Mr. Unmaking Masculinity, where Blake Lively's all, I have some thoughts about the movie. He's all, my fucking movie, bitch. She's she's like, I have some thoughts. He's like, my movie?
They went with his version, right? At the end? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm wondering what her version looked like. I'm so curious.
She tried to turn it into like a hoo-ha, Mean Girls is the word.
I mean, the crazy thing is, like, that's kind of how it felt for most of it.
Like, it should have been that, you think?
Yeah. I don't know, like, she was off the mark.
Honestly, maybe she looked at the movie. She's like, okay, weirdo. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. And like, that's how it felt. It's like they were trying to cram this big social issue into like a different kind of movie. Like, this main character, Blake's character, was strong, successful, independent, started her own store, a business owner. This is not the woman that is a victim of domestic violence. Like, it's...
Well, and the totality of the domestic violence was he hit her once over a pan and then threw her down the stairs accidentally.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And then she's off.
Well, accidentally. They make that scene kind of
maybe
ambiguous.
Yeah. And then she kicked the father of her kid out of her kid's life.
But then it turns out that she was the daughter of a dad who abused her mom. So like, that's why the story, it ends with us. Like, she's like, if this was your daughter, what would you tell her to do? And he's like, now suddenly he's this empathic, crying newborn father holding his baby. Like, I would tell her to leave, because that's what abusers sound like.
Yeah, and because one time he hit her, like, and he didn't punch her either, right? Like, he just kind of like,
he whacked her, like backhanded her, and then threw her down the stairs, or tripped and she fell down the stairs, or she tripped down the stairs.
So you have one domestic abuse thing, and he backhanded her. Now that's not fucking cool. Not the thing I would ever do. But it's like, it's not like we end the cycle today.
Yeah, well, it ends with us because she's saying, like, I'm not going to put my daughter into a cycle because I was in the cycle. And instead of like, I don't know. It was very, very weird. But like, also, I'm sorry, an abusive spouse isn't just going to be like, you're right, honey, I'll leave.
Yeah.
Like, it literally
Thank you for pointing out.
No sense whatsoever.
Thanks for pointing out that I'm a danger to my child. I'm out of here.
You're right.
It ends with us.
Like, an actual abusive spouse at that point would have taken it a different direction.
Would have been like, bitch, you think you're going to take my baby from me? I'll take you out of this fucking world.
Exactly. Anyways, it was stupid.
Dumb as fuck.
I liked parts of it. I liked the idea behind it. I thought it was visually really good. But it didn't make a ton of sense.
But this little bitch doesn't really understand masculinity, you're saying? Wait, hang on. This guy?
My heart goes out to you.
This guy doesn't understand masculinity? This guy? This guy doesn't understand masculinity? I don't believe it.
Oh, brother.
I don't believe it. Anyway, that's what we got for you guys. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye.